What is up? Mike Moses Kennedy. It is day 205 of no alcohol. Did have a cookie. People ask me, why did you quit drinking? Because sometimes I would do insanely stupid things, like try to be gay. Like the third time I tried to be gay, holy cow, I was in Reno, and I'm drunk off my ass. I had lost everything. I used to go to Reno a lot as a private investigator. I was living in Phoenix, but I traveled all over the West Coast as a private investigator, mostly Reno and Vegas. We had an office in Vegas. We had an office in Denver. We had an office in Albuquerque. And so I've worked all over those four states for 10 years, investigating people, mostly workers' compensation fraud. Where I would videotape you. I was a human flock camera. So that's why I'm a little aware of flock cameras. That's a real problem. I don't know if you've seen the news or not, but cops are checking out flock cameras for no reason whatsoever, just to spy on people, ex-girlfriends, ex-boyfriends, fucking just dirty shit they're doing. So a lot of cities are getting rid of flock cameras, so that's good news. But I was going to tell you a story about the third time I tried to be gay. See, you thought I wasn't going to get back to that, but I got back to it. Okay, so I'm in Reno, and I'm hammered, and I'm down money. And I'm like, so I walk by this bar, and I see it looks just like a fucking dive bar. And I go, okay, let me go in there and check this out. So I go in. There's like 4 dudes in there, and it was like probably midnight on a Friday night, and I had to work the next morning doing surveillance. And I'm just fucking loaded. And I start talking to this dude, and he goes, well, I'm going to go to this other bar. It's pretty hopping if you want to go there. And I go, yeah, I'll go with you. So I go over there to this bar with this dude. And fucking, this place was hopping all right. It was fucking packed. It was fun. And I did not notice that it was mostly all dudes. There were no women, but it was fucking a good time. So there was a few women, but there weren't many women. But it was mostly dudes. And I was having a good time. And I was like, okay. So then he goes, yeah. It was like, where are you staying? I go, the Travelodge. Because I used to, in the time, I would stay at the Travelodge in Reno because I didn't want to stay in the casino because I had such a gambling problem that I would lose all the money that they gave. My company would give me like $900 for 9 days to stay in Reno. I'd have 4 cases or 3. I'd have like 3 cases, and I'd have to try to get extra work out of all of them. And it was just a lot of fucking crazy shit you had to do as a private investigator. That it's fun and it's exciting when you're 30, but when you're like 57, it's probably you think it's a little more. Yeah, you think a little more, but although I was just as reckless as I was back then, so maybe nothing's changed. Drinking or not, but yes, I ended up going home with this dude. He had a fucking huge cock. I just remember, that's all I remember was that I blacked out. I didn't wake up sore. I know that, but yeah, fucking dude, fucking thing was way bigger than mine. I was like, holy cow, that's a big fucking cock you got. Jesus Christ, I can see why you're gay.